Please hide my identity. I am a witch not by choice. It's a demon being passed from generation to generation in our family. We have a cult in a mountain near Tembisa. We are 17 members. All members inherited their places from their ancestors. We are at war with many churches and individuals, including you, Solution Uncle. That's why we froze your bank account so you won't be able to work again. Our cult uses flies too. Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Listeners, you do have a problem, something is not in good direction, don't go and commit suicide. Feel free to share your story with us on our WhatsApp number +263 775 597 775 +263 775 597 775, or you can contact our PR Fidel Gosh Gmail account, fidelgosh@gmail.com. Listeners, I have come again. I have this confession of a man who is saying they are in a cult. They use flies to access ladies and gentlemen's clothes at washing lines. Then they'll revisit at night, then bewitch you. He is one of the people who was sending threats to me some weeks ago. I'm not sure if he is testing me or not, I don't know, but that's the confession. I don't want to continue waste your time. Let's go straight into the confessions. We send our flies to washing lines to access you at night. Solution Uncle, here is my confession. I am a wizard not by my choice. The demon is passed from generation to generation. At our family, people fight against each other for the demon. Everyone wants it because it has big benefits. You will be unaware when the demon is put to you, then realize after. It won't be reversible when you realize. It's like as follows. We are a royal family in our village of origin. So when inaugurated, they gave you the royal family stick and crown. Those two items were linked with the cult some years ago. It is said some years ago, our great-great-grandfather was in war with his brothers. They wanted to succeed him when he is dead, but he wanted his son to succeed him. Before and because of his political ambitions, great-great-grandfather went to join this cult. It has 17 members in South Africa and thousands across the world. From then, the chieftainship is passed in our family. When the chief dies, the next oldest man in our family will become the king. Last year, it was with my uncle. My father killed him to take the throne. It won't lasted for my father. He died some weeks after being inaugurated. Automatically, I was to become the next king because I was the next oldest person in the family. My young brother also wanted the throne. He tried to kill me, but I was very aware. Before all this happened, I went to a traditional healer seeking for protection because I know there was going to be battles before a king was inaugurated. I won the battle. My brother died in the process. I was very aware. The charm I used backfires him and killed him. He is no more, but that's not the fact which has led me to contact you so that I can tell you more about this cult. So after I was inaugurated, I started seeing changes in my life. I was no longer interested in my wife. She was no longer enough for me, but I have never been someone who was much interested in ladies like that before. I wanted more ladies. The demon is closely connected to interest in women. It drives one to have more interest in ladies like he did before. We have a cult in a mountain near Tembisa. We meet once per month. The God has many people to save in the world. You will be in the country every 10 of the month. During that time, we spend 24 hours with him. Every one of us has his own fly connected to him. We send those flies to washing lines to check if there are panties of those who are at period pain. Then this makes us and it gives us access to visit them at night. That's how we manage to visit your ladies at night and sleep with them. In fact, we are spiritual husbands. This is the demon which was put into me. I never expected I was going to get such a demon. What made me more want to send this confession is the confession you published in the morning. It's same to mine. You join those things not because you want to be there, but it will be behind something you are interested in. Like we are having a battle with my brother over the throne, but we didn't know there is a demon at the background of it. Now I have this demon, and this is what we are doing. I'm one of the members. At least 5 members will be killed if I choose to get out of the cult. My ancestors have been serving the cult. I am afraid if I will be leaving, what will happen to my family? They will point at me, and at the end everyone will hate me. But that's what it is. We were the ones who participated in the process of your bank account being frozen, Solution Uncle. We are at war with many people who are against us. I saw a confession of a man who has a daughter. We affected. This makes us furious. When you post exposing us, if there's someone who is listening who can help me, I am ready to receive healing, because I can't live like this anymore. I've been eating my children. I am a chief without a successor because of this demon which was put in the chieftainship. I want to make a difference. I want the future to be clean. Please, Solution Uncle, hide my identity when you publish. Let this confession of me reach the people so that I can free my community from this bondage. We are in drought every year because of this. Our ancestors are very angry of what was did by my forefathers. They caused this to be in such a way that no one will respect us again if they know what we did. That's my story, Solution Uncle. We were the ones behind your bank account being frozen because we didn't like what he was doing. He was exposing our cult. Now we are targeting many churches and individuals who are still at us. It's a demon, like I said before, but when I am possessed, I'm a changed person. I ate my children like something else. I have many wives, but no children. The whole community is having questions of all this. Also, I blame myself for helping my father killing his own brother. This happened after our grandfather passed away. Father knew the oldest son was to be given the crown. That man we killed was a good person. He was a Christian and he did not want to perform traditional rituals. Uncle said he was going to buy his own inauguration materials. This did not go well to my father, as there was now probability that the chieftainship might cross to another families of our clan. Without my father being crowned, he was not liking it. Option was to kill the uncle. We went to a traditional healer I can't mention. He gave a charm we gave us. The charm was supposed to be poured the dust on top of Uncle's shoes when he visited us. Uncle could not finish a day without seeing my father. He saw my father as a closest friend and advisor, a sibling, the one he grew up with, as instructed by the father. He visited and I took the charm and poured the dust on his shoes at the doorstep whilst they were talking inside the hut. Uncle died the next day. We buried here. Automatically my father was to become the next king. After I was crowned the king, people did not have that respect. Maybe it's because of my age or the way I took the throne with, I don't know. Cousins from other families also wanted to seize me and take the throne. A lot was happening which did not happen when the previous leaders were leading. My nephew, who was my advisor by then, told me to go to Malawi to perform a ritual so that people can respect me. We went to Lilongwe, Malawi and slept a single night, and the next day we proceeded to the Sangoma's village. The Sangoma only gave us a horn. It is put at the gate of the palace every midnight. Before sunrise, it should be in the house. I have been following the rules for 2 years, but one day I forgot. After forgetting to keep the rule, now misfortunes are happening in our family. Some are dying, some are going mad, some are dying mysteriously. After realizing I have increased the curse to the family, I went to another Sangoma for cleansing. This one told me to return with my daughter's clothes. I went back home and took the clothes, returned to the cult, and the next day, the Sangoma took the clothes, burnt the clothes with muti, told me to go out with the ashes to any of my relatives' graves. After doing it, my only 3 kids died the same day. Our cult is useless. That's why I'm exposing them. I told them all this, but they have nothing to do. What they only want is to use us and to remain in power, but they will be using us. So I can't continue doing this. Hello, uncle. Please hide my identity when you publish. I am in my own hell. It's because when I grew up, I was staying with my grandparents, and my grandfather was a Sangoma. There is a lot of charms. I accompanied him when he was going to fetch in the forest. I knew a lot of medicines. I knew a lot of procedures for rituals. But I was young. I didn't know I was touching fire. I remember at one point there was a person who was doing a ritual to get rich. I am the one who was sent to the forest to take the charm which was going to be used. And now I'm grown up. My grandparents are no more. Grandfather is no more. There is no that Sangoma. People were coming to me complaining about what I did. Their spirits are rising against me for making them suffering in life and later killed them. This is not what I wanted. I didn't know what I was doing. It's because I was young. I was obeying what my grandparent was telling me to do, going to the forest, fetching the charms, then come back and use the charms. Now the spirits are attacking me. I am now staying in town, but nothing is in condition. I'm always struggling. I'm always being arrested, being taken to police each and every time. The whole area blames me for most of the times, and I don't know, even at work, the blame is put on me. I don't know if I can be helped because this thing is affecting me. Everywhere I'm going, they are saying, you stayed with dangerous people, you stayed with the Sangoma, and the spirit of the people he killed are coming to attacking me, putting all the blame on me. I do not have siblings. My grandparents have only me, a child of their only child. I don't have who to cry to. This is my problem. I'm always facing misfortunes of the crimes which were done by my grandfather I don't know. Thank you so much, people, for listening to these confessions. Thank you for the support. Yes, it's true. My bank accounts, thanks to God will never let me down. I'm still able to publish because God is always there for me. That's what I'm facing. When you see me sometimes not publishing, that's what will be happening. But I am back by God's grace. We'll continue doing His work. And our verse for today, don't go anyway. I want to read it for you. listeners. It's Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you future and a hope. That's what the Lord God is telling us at the moment. Listeners, don't forget to pray. We need to pray. The devil is at work. We need to pray. Don't relax. When you wake up in the morning, pray to God, the Father, the Creator of heaven and earth. In the midday, pray. Before sleeping, pray. In the midnight, pray. Before eating, before traveling, before meeting new people, pray for everything you are going to do, because the devil is at work. The devil is at work. Listeners, until we meet again, thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.